This video talks about adding jobs. You don't have to use the jobs feature of QuickBooks. If you only sell products, you probably wouldn't need to create jobs. However, a lot of businesses would benefit from tracking jobs, for example, service businesses. By using jobs, you can track job status, due dates, and income and expenses by job. I'm using the sample company file called landworks_customers. You can add a job in two ways. If you will work with a customer on only one project, you add a single job by filling out the Job Info tab on the customer record. Let me quickly show you an example. I'll open the Customer Center, open the customer, and click the Job Info tab, and this is one job for this customer. If you plan to work with a customer on several jobs, you can create a separate job record for each job. In the sample company, one of the customers wants to completely redo their entire yard, but wants to do it in stages. I could set up two jobs, one for each stage. Remove lawn and plant native shrubs for one job, and install two fountains for the other. So let me show you how to do that. In the Customer Center, click the customer once to select it. Go to the New Customer and Job menu and choose Add Job. So this is a job record as opposed to a customer record, although they look very similar. And you can see here this field shows you the customer associated with this job. So in the job name field, type a name for the job, keeping in mind that it will appear on customer invoices. So I just wanted to note here that you can see that this job record has the same tabs as the customer record. And QuickBooks just copies the tabs from the customer record to this job record. You can ignore all these other tabs unless you need to change some of the information specific for this job. The changes you would make would affect this job only. For example, if you need to change the billing address for this job, you can change it without affecting the customer's billing address. So let's add more detail about this particular job. Click the Job Info tab. The job description field is optional, but is useful if you want to add more detail. So I'll type remove lawn and plant native shrubs. If you need even more detail on a job, you can take notes as the job progresses. The video on working with the Customer Center explains how to add notes for a customer. So next we have the Job Type menu. If you plan to categorize your jobs by job type, you could choose it here. I'll choose residential. As a reminder, the job type is used to categorize your reports for sorting and reporting. Click the Job Status menu and choose the current status. And this status is used to help you keep track of a job. Each time the job status changes, come back to this Job Info tab and change the status. Right now, this status is awarded. In this field, Start Date, you would enter the date that you actually start the job. In this case, the job hasn't started, so I'll leave it blank. But we do have a projected end date. So I'll click the little calendar and choose the end date, projected end date, and this end date, it's the date that you actually complete the job. Keeping track of the dates helps you monitor how long a job takes and can help you better estimate future jobs. So I'll click OK to save this job. Add the other job quickly. Install two fountains. And click the Job Info tab. Install two fountains. Job type residential. Job status awarded. Projected end date. And I'll click OK to save it. So you can see that both jobs are now indented under the customer name. So basically, when a customer has multiple jobs, they are indented in this list. If a customer has only one job, it's not listed separately, but is part of the customer record. So each time the job status or dates change, you could open the job, click the Job Info tab, and make any changes as needed. So to summarize, jobs basically help keep you organized and let you analyze your business by reviewing job reports.